Mike Tyson's explosive return. A fifth-round knockout of Frans Botha. The January 1999 bout between Mike Tyson and Frans Botha marked a pivotal moment in boxing history. After a 3-year absence from the ring, including a suspension for the infamous ear-biting incident with Evander Holyfield, Tyson's return generated immense intrigue. What unfolded that night at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas was a contest of contrasting styles that culminated in one of boxing's most memorable comebacks. The build-up, expectations, and introductions. The air at the MGM Grand crackled with anticipation as fight night arrived. Boxing fans worldwide had waited years to see if the once invincible Iron Mike could reclaim his former glory. The pre-fight atmosphere was electric, with celebrities dotting ringside and pundits debating whether Tyson's skills had diminished during his time away. As the fighters made their entrances, the contrast couldn't have been more stark. Frans, the White Buffalo Botha, the South African heavyweight, entered with quiet confidence. At 6 feet 2 inches and weighing in at 233 pounds, Botha brought an undefeated record of 39-0 and the methodical approach of a tactician. Tyson, meanwhile, emerged to his traditional backdrop of intimidation. No robe, black trunks, and the menacing intensity that had defined his career. During the introductions, legendary trainer Angelo Dundee observed from ringside, "Tyson looks trim, but there's rust there. How he handles frustration will tell the story tonight." Those words would prove remarkably prescient as the bout unfolded. Round-by-round breakdown, strategy, fouls, and fatigue. Round 1. Botha's evasive tactics and early infuriation. The opening bell barely finished ringing before Tyson charged across the ring, looking to land his signature early knockout punch. Botha, however, had clearly studied Tyson's tendencies. The South African immediately implemented a strategy of lateral movement, clinching whenever Tyson got close, and holding to prevent the inside work where Tyson excelled. The White Buffalo circled away from Tyson's power right hand, frustrating the former champion. When Tyson did manage to cut off the ring, Botha would initiate a clinch, tying up Tyson's arms and nullifying his offense. The strategy was effective but ugly, and Tyson's frustration became increasingly evident. As the round ended, chaos erupted when Tyson reacted to what appeared to be an illegal headbutt from Botha. Tyson lunged toward Botha after the bell, requiring security personnel to enter the ring and separate the fighters. The bad blood had clearly boiled over, setting a contentious tone for the remainder of the fight. Round 2. Tyson's aggression versus Botha's clinching. Round 2 saw Tyson emerge from his corner with renewed aggression, clearly angered by the previous round's tactics. Despite his attempts to unleash combinations, Botha continued his strategy of clinching and holding. When Tyson would load up his right hand, Botha would step in close, grabbing and neutralizing Tyson's power. Tyson repeatedly complained to referee Richard Steele about Botha's tactics, pointing out the excessive holding. From the commentary booth, analysts noted a particularly concerning tactic. Botha was not only clinching but twisting Tyson's left arm during holds, a potentially injurious maneuver that further infuriated the former champion. By round's end, the pattern had been established. Tyson pursuing, Botha evading and holding, with neither man landing significant damage. Round 3. Referee intervention and strategic adjustments. As the third round began, referee Steele finally addressed the excessive holding, warning both fighters but directing particular attention to Botha's clinching tactics. "I want a clean fight," Steele admonished. "No more holding after I call break." Between rounds, the strategic approaches of both corners became clear. Botha's trainers could be heard encouraging their fighter to extend the bout, make him go deep waters. "He's getting tired already." They recognized that Tyson's conditioning remained a question mark after his layoff. Meanwhile, in Tyson's corner, his team emphasized the need for technical adjustments. Use your jab to set up the right hand. Don't load up looking for one punch. Give him combinations. Mike, combinations. Rounds 4 and 5. The decisive blow and Tyson's victory. The fourth round continued along similar lines, with Botha appearing to gain confidence as the fight progressed. Scorecards later revealed that Botha was ahead on all three judges' cards through 4 rounds, his tactics proving effective if not aesthetically pleasing. As the 5th round began, Tyson's corner urgently implored him to increase his output. "You're letting him steal these rounds, Mike. You need to throw combinations. Cut off the ring." For nearly 3 minutes of the 5th round, the pattern continued unchanged. Botha maintained his movement and clinching, occasionally landing a straight right hand when Tyson overcommit. With just seconds remaining in the round, however, everything changed in the blink of an eye. As Botha backed toward the ropes, he momentarily dropped his left hand while attempting to set up his own right. In that split-second window of vulnerability, Tyson unleashed a perfectly timed right hand that connected flush on Botha's jaw. The impact was devastating, sending the White Buffalo crashing to the canvas with his legs splayed awkwardly beneath him. The referee began the count as Botha struggled to regain his senses. By the count of 10, Botha had only managed to rise to his knees, and Richard Steele waved off the fight at 2:59 of the 5th round. Mike Tyson had secured a knockout victory in his return to boxing. The aftermath: Tyson's comeback and the power of the punch. As replays of the knockout punch circulated on the arena's screens, the boxing world marveled at the raw power Tyson still possessed. Despite being outboxed for much of the fight, Tyson had demonstrated why he remained one of the most dangerous punchers in heavyweight history, capable of ending a fight with a single blow regardless of the preceding action. In his post-fight interview, a subdued Tyson acknowledged the difficulty of the bout. "He was tough, tougher than I expected. I had to be patient and wait for my opening." When asked about Botha's tactics, Tyson offered a characteristic response: "He can run, but he can't hide. Eventually, I'll find you." For Botha, the defeat marked his first professional loss and demonstrated the peril of engaging with Tyson, even a rusty version. "I thought I was winning the fight," Botha later admitted. "But with Tyson, it only takes one punch." The victory re-established Tyson as a force in the heavyweight division, though questions remained about his overall form. Still, the enduring image of the night, Botha sprawled on the canvas after nearly 5 rounds of frustrating the former champion, reinforced the timeless boxing adage: a puncher always has a chance. Tyson's comeback victory over Frans Botha reminded the boxing world that despite his controversies and time away from the sport, the devastating power that had made him the baddest man on the planet remained very much intact.